Hello everybody, this is Jessica with Stamp a Blessing, where I stamp to cheer the brokenhearted and connect all of my friends to Jesus. I am super excited to be back on another Monday, yay! It is the perfect way to start my week. I do my workout, I spend time with the Lord, I feed my family and myself, and then I come stamp. Well, I do a few more chores in between, but we are here. Today, we are together to play with a new paper pumpkin kit, Mountain Majesties. Isn't that beautiful? Woo! I love that name. It reminds me to look up to the mountains, like Psalm 121, right? Oh, fix your eyes on the Lord. We are here this morning to create, and let's see how much this time will give me. I have too many ideas brewing on my brain, and I hope that you are as excited as I am. I'm gonna turn my camera around and we're gonna chat and we're gonna see who's here. Thank you for joining me this beautiful afternoon. God is awesome. Yay! So I already opened my kit, as you can tell right here. I opened it because there's so much to do. I was just taking a little peek into it, okay? I have not really made anything with it yet. I just got it last week, but I got it right before a wonderful retreat I had with my friend Sherry Kennedy over in Fayetteville, I think I said it correctly, Pennsylvania. And she gave me this beautiful shirt. Look. Oh, you cannot see it. Okay, wait. We have to come back here. Now you can see it. Look how beautiful. Stamping and Sharing Spring Retreat 2025 with the powerful purple petals. Yes, they are powerful, and it was so awesome to meet them. So if any of you are watching today, thank you for being here. Welcome to my live streaming on Mondays. This is exciting. There is Marie, hello. So happy to see you. Maria is here. Faith, woohoo! I see the piano, the keys. Hello, Jan, good to see you. Thank you for being here this morning. I'm excited. I'm way too excited because I have a beautiful kit in front of me and I have an idea that I want to bring, but in all honesty, I'm not sure if it's going to work or not because I haven't tried. But I actually tried the whole sketch of the card with something else, and I thought, oh, we should do something like this. So we're gonna work with it. Okay, so let's start with this. This beautiful kit comes with the instructions. You see that we have some beautiful scenery there. Okay, I love that. I lift up my eyes to the hills. Where does my help come from, right? From the Lord of heaven and earth. I love that. It has beautiful sentiments. I'll show you the sentiments. They're right here. You mean the world to me. I love you. Best dad ever. You're the greatest. Happy Father's Day. Happy birthday. And to a wonderful man. So you can certainly use this for husbands, for pastors, for daddies, for men in your life, and also for women, because you have an I love you right there. A beautiful happy birthday. I love that. It's like every stamp should have a happy birthday kid. I love that you're the greatest. What a beautiful word right there. My little one is always saying, Mom, you're the greatest mom. Mom, you're the most amazing mom. I'm like, you see, you have 3 teenagers and the Lord sends you a preschooler so that he can see how awesome you are. Well, not that awesome, but the Lord allows him to see the awesome parts of me, and he tells me, love the little, you can tell we have some little birds in there. Gaviotas is how I call it in Spanish. If somebody can help me with those wonderful words in English, that would be great. It's those awesome birds that you see at the seashore or maybe lakes, gaviotas. I don't know, maybe somebody can help me. Maria, help. What is gaviotas in Spanish? I don't know. Digo, in English, I know it in Spanish. So we have these colors. I love the colors of this kit. They are basic black. Lost Lagoon, which is one of my favorites. So when I was looking at this, I'm like, oh, I like this. Lost Lagoon, Misty Moonlight. Hello, I'm loving this already. I'm gonna get everything out. I'm starting to get I'm getting ready. Come on. Then we have Mossy Meadow. So I brought my Mossy Meadow as well. Haha. I'm having fun. Already having fun. We have Pecan Pie, which I don't have much of that cardstock. And petal pink, but I like all the other ones and they are fantastic. So I'm just gonna keep all of my stamping pads right there. I'm gonna keep my cardstock right here on the side because something tells me I'm gonna be using it all. In the meantime, the first thing I always do when I receive my kits is I look at this bottom part of my instructions and I want to divide what I will need for each of the cards. I sort of want to understand what is it that this kit does so that I can then choose which card I want to use to do a fun alternate today. And the fun part is this alternate, you will be able to do it with anything you have, right? And even if it's not this kit, if you have some cardstock at home and some fun punches, you may be able to do this with me. So I'm inviting you to a fun ride here this afternoon. Okay, so card number 1 comes with the one that has the petal pink. Such a beautiful, I can see myself making some scrapbooking pages with this. This is way too pretty, way too pretty. So we're gonna get let me see, I know the picture in the front also tells me which are my envelopes. So in order to do this fast, I'm gonna put everything, just the 3 cards or the 3 card bases in one of the envelopes. Okay, then we have the dark one right here. Let's see, da-da-da. The dark one goes with the dark envelope. So we have the dark Misty Moonlight envelopes right here. And it's telling me that this card, let me see which one it is. Yeah, the one with the trees right here is gonna go with this ones. So I'm going to put this here. This is so precious. Whew, I'm already excited about it. I'm excited about this. Yay! Okay, and it says that I'm also going to need one of these, apparently, all of this, I think. Yeah, this and that. Yeah, so I need all of this for this card. Wow, there's a lot of layers in here. I've heard from some of my friends that there's a lot of layers going on. And then we have the third one, which would be this one right here. I look at my front again just to make sure I'm picking the right one. Oh, let me see. The one with the clearing, you see that looks like a clearing. They're like for the moon or the sun. Goes with the light one. So I think I did that incorrectly. Let me see. Yeah, these go with the light envelopes. Okay, I'm just following instructions, listening and obeying. That's the best way of learning, right? If you learn by listening and obeying, you get less bumps on the road. That's what my mom used to tell me. Hello, learn. Just listen and obey. Things will go way better. So these ones go with the Lost Lagoon. You see that goes, I love that color. I love that color. And then Mossy Meadow really looks like old olive as well. I see some lighter Mossy Meadow, kind of looks like an old olive in there, don't you think? This is exciting. Okay, so I'm having all my parts here almost divided. Almost, not yet. I went way overboard. So this kit came with a very big sheet of dimensionals because apparently it calls for us to use a bunch of them. And some people are like, that's too many. I think so. But it's okay. We're going to play with it. And actually, I'm not planning on doing the card as it's coming because I don't have that much time to do too many things, plus give you a cool idea. There is a Paper Pumpkin video out already from the company that shows you how to do the cards easily, okay? And you can follow that one just to follow your particular kit. Now I see, let me see. This one has those 3, you mean the world to me. Then this one has, oh, this is vellum. Ooh, this is cute. Okay, I didn't realize that. This is vellum, okay? This is color vellum. Wow. Okay, that was a wow part I was not expecting, but I'm liking already. Whoa, this is really, really nice. Like, really, really nice. I'm liking it, like, a lot. So, and with the idea that I have in mind, this may work amazing. So this one goes with all those vellum thingies on top, and then it has some of these that should go with it. And I'm guessing this is for one of the, like, you're the greatest, or you mean the world to me, that kind of stamp that you see there, because it's very straightforward. I really enjoy the masculine type of kits when Paper Pumpkin brings them, because in all honesty, I am not the best making cards for men. I like flowers and bows and embellishments and lots of gems. And did I mention flowers and curvy font? Yeah, I like all of that. So I don't consider myself a specialist of making cards for men. But when I make one for my hubby, I don't let him throw it away. You better never do that. But I almost catch him once. And he said, why should I keep them? I'm like, oh, let me breathe. He's still my husband. I understand he's a blessing, but I had to just, explain to him that when wife makes a pretty card for him, he pretty much has to keep it until I die. Right? It's what happens. It's like it's supposed. So I made a little corner in his office for him to keep all of my cards, and I made it pretty. And then the one in the front is the latest one that I gave him. Just a tip. Now he has a place. Plus, I can keep my eyes open in case one of the cards is not there. I'm like, where's the card? You need to tell me where's the card. Hi, Jane. Good to see you from Northwest Florida. Awesome. I see Debbie is here. Hello, Debbie. Oh, Maria, you answered me. Woohoo! Seagulls. I think those are seagulls. Don't they look like seagulls? I don't know. They could be doves, but I think they're seagulls. They look in the distance, right? They kind of look like that. So hopefully they are seagulls. Thank you. That's the right word. Thank you, Maria. I see that you answer me too. And Bobby's here from Arkansas. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I love having you here, ladies. You are my blessing, a flock of birds. Thank you, Jan. That's how I should have called the whole thing and not give it a specific name. So a flock of birds right there, and I already used that in one of my cards, so it's kind of exciting. Okay, so let's see which one I'm going to pick. I am very biased because wow, look at this. Like, this card is supposed to have the flock of birds right there, and then it tells you where to put all the vellum. Like, yikes, this is a nice, mega nice card. I am in shock. Now, something that I am not so sure about is, oh, here it is. Okay, it came with tear and tape because it was there. I'm like, wait, where's my tear and tape? So it came with tear and tape, and it came with dimensionals, and then everything that I need for my cards is right here, which is exciting. Now, I need to choose which of the 3 cards I'm going to make my own way. That's kind of like the question. What do you plan to do with this, Jess? I'm not sure, but I will do something interesting with this card. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I most likely will choose this one, the bottom one. This one right here. I really like that vellum too. I'm gonna need to deal with it, but I think I'm gonna pick this one right here because I can maybe show you best. The fold, I don't even know if I should call it a fold, but the project that I have available for you today. So this is not it. Let me see, which one is it? This one? Yes, I think it's that one. So we'll put this one on this side today, okay? And we'll be working with those another time. And if you did not know, Paper Pumpkin Creatives is gonna bring another one of our PDF tutorials with between 12 and 14 projects with this particular kit. So if you need ideas, please reach out. This is one of the best. We've done several. I have the ink occasions already out, okay? For those who are not my subscribers, you are able to purchase them for $15 in the United States. And I send a PayPal invoice and my friends pay for it. Those who are my team and my subscribers receive this resource for free. So I am so excited to be part of this team of creators. And today I have more ideas for that as well. But today I want to give you an idea for yourself, okay? For my viewers. So here I go. I'm gonna put this on the side and I'm gonna get all the parts for one card, okay? I don't need all the parts for 2 cards. I'm gonna get all the parts for 1 card. And if I go to that 1 card, that would be the bottom one. So I'm gonna get my instructions because I don't wanna mess it up. I have it right here. I have this, and then I'm supposed to have apparently one of these right here, one of these. I know you're all thinking, what is she gonna make? Yay! Okay, so it's only 2. Really? That's it? Okay, where does all this goes? I thought we had way more than that. So where the other ones go? Oh, they go here. This is the one that has like a bunch and a million of them. Okay, let's keep it simple. I pick a good one. So for this one, we're using those two. For the other card, we're using the others. I can do that. I can deal with that. Okay, so this card, apparently, I'm trying to have my instructions open so I know what I'm dealing with. Supposedly is, let's see. Did I get the right things, ladies? Is this one, right? Yeah, I have this in here. Oh, but I'm going to cover all that? What did I do wrong here? Cannot be that I can cover all that. Oh, I get it. So I'm supposed to put this here and this here, right? That doesn't make any sense. I'm missing something. Oh, I'm missing this part. Okay, breathe, Jess, breathe. You were missing something. Maybe you were all telling me on the other side, right? Isn't it funny that they throw away our cards, but they keep every little rusty screw or nail they find in there? That is interesting. I've never thought of that, but he learned the lesson. He will never throw away a card. The same with my kids. They are not allowed by me to throw my cards. They can throw anything else they want, but not my cards. That is totally not acceptable in my home. I love the way you think. That is funny. Hello from Long Beach, California. Thank you, Linda, for being here. That is a joy. Philomena made it. Yay. Thank you for sharing. And Faith, Sainbrook said, and the vellum. Thank you, Faith, because I was missing that one piece of vellum. I know I have it somewhere over the rainbow. Let me go find it. I think it's in, it's a blue. So it must be this one right here, correct? Just say amen. Yes, yes. It must be this one? Yeah, I think it's this one. I totally hope I'm getting the right one, because this looks like it goes with that one. Yep, I'm doing the right one. Woohoo! Okay, so this was a bit confusing at first, but I'll get there. I'll get there. So I think what it does is that we're supposed to put this one here, then this one, and then this one, right? So we're pretty much making the same thing as this. So would somebody explain to me? Sorry, this is me. I need to apologize. I'm like, why if I have all this, I would spend such a wonderful card base and I'm gonna cover it with something. Why would I even do that? I'm not totally sure. I think it's a matter of we're making the same thing, right? But then when you put it like this, when you put it up, it becomes lighter because it's vellum, and you're supposed to put it with some dimensionals. And then this comes behind it, but it looks, it's supposed to look sort of like this. Like it's gonna look like it has different dimensions. That's it, different levels. Okay, I really like the card base. So Jessica here is getting her inspiration and thinking, what can she do not to destroy her beautiful, amazing, powerful, wow, card base? Is gorgeous. Why would I want to do that? Okay, I'm still thinking. Now, I'm going to use this, don't get me wrong, but I will have a card base for what I want to do. And what I'm planning on doing at this moment is most likely use one of the parts of this card because, hello, they are way too pretty. And I really like this as well. So I may be cutting this in half as well at some point. Okay, some point this is gonna go like that. Okay, and I'm gonna cut them in half. So follow me through. Okay, I'm not gonna keep it a secret. I'm gonna tell you what I'm planning on doing with this kit, and then you can do whatever you wish with the kit or with other ideas. Okay, so my friend Rita, who I don't think it's here yet, but my friend Rita sent me this card in the mail, and it has this very cute fold in here. And years and years ago, when the tag topper punches came out, and I'm referring to ones like these, okay, that make very nice tags. Actually, you put a 2-inch piece of cardstock through here, and it makes it a very neat, you see, very neat topper for your tag. And I really, really, really like doing that. I think I have one in here. Let me show you. Let me see if I can find it quicker. Yeah, I think it's here. hopefully I just dropped it in, but this is my, yeah, it is. This is my box of ephemera packs, but you see I made a little tag like this, and it has one of these ones at the top. Actually, it looks like I used a different one, so this may be the scallop one, which I have no idea where I put, but this is the delightful tag topper, and this is the ornate tag topper. This is the scallop one. I use it. So you see, when you put a piece of 2 inches by whatever long, you made a little thing at the top. So my friend Rita sent me this card this last week. She never seen this before, and I made one maybe more than 10 years ago. And at that point, I had no video on how to make them. And I told Rita, yes, I do remember how to make this. But as you can tell, I had to go through the entire process and figure it out because I couldn't remember. So I went through the entire process of making this sort of card with the delightful tag topper. Now, I have 2 sections. I'm going to show you the sample that I did with this one. Okay, so Rita, if you're watching, woohoo, you are awesome. And you inspire me in many ways. So this is one of the cards that I created, okay? And I used some of my ephemera packs, wishing you all the best. And I used the delightful tag topper. Now, difference is that she put hers down here, and I put mine at the top. As well, I used some ribbon to put it together. She stamped and embossed. Actually, this is not an emboss. This is a super cool, I don't know where I put the sample. Oh, here it is. It's a super cool pattern of friendship die that kind of makes that pattern, but it's actually like cut. Okay, so she used it for her card, and she told me what it was because I don't have it. I love that. I love that they share it with me. Yay! Thank you, Rita. It's awesome. So she put it right here, and then she put an image, and then I'm not gonna open it because the bow is way too pretty. And then she put trust in the Lord with all your heart. Proverbs 3:5. So her idea and today's idea is gonna run by this. Now, this, I'm going to try to do this one a little bit later to show you how to do it with a delightful tag topper. But I decided to try with this particular kit just a different style that is a little bit easier than this. This is not difficult. I have my my templates, okay? So I have a template right here, and I can show it to you so you remember it. It's right there. I smiled. Yay, take a picture. Cheese. So that's a template for it, and I'll show you how to make it with another piece of cardstock soon. But I decided that I wanted to make it a little bit different with this particular card. Instead of using the ornate, or not the ornate, the tag topper punches, which you can, since I'm going to be using a piece of cardstock specifically, and this one's already came scored, I need to use a different card base, okay? So I'm going to be using the keeping tabs that many of you purchased from me. Keeping tabs and punch instead of the tag toppers. Are you with me? And we are having a nice little template right here to make this card. So it's going to be a little bit different, and I'll show you a sample. Is that okay? I'll show you a sample right away. This is a sample that I created, and it kind of follows a little bit. I like the topic or the theme of the mountains. So I tore some paper, Maria, I tore paper. I tore some of my paper to create the illusion of mountains, okay? And then I put my little flock of birds. Thank you, Jan. That's because of you. The flock of birds, I put it in there with, do you see it there now? Yay, you can see it there. Woohoo, now you can see me. I'm looking at myself in the camera going, whoa. So the heartfelt prayers and the dove, you got to believe this. It's coming in a while. It's coming in a while. But we had a sneak peek of this particular Peace on Earth suite because demonstrators from Stampin' Up are going to have a particular event coming in June. I believe it's the 21st, if I'm not wrong, 21st or 22nd. one of those 2 days. Okay, I think it's the 21st. We have Creativity Now. And I participated, was one of the presenters of Creativity Now about a year ago. And I'm super excited that this time around, I'm not presenting, but I'm participating. And the coolest part is they have such a neat suite. I'm going to do a separate video to show you the entire suite. But the suite comes with a set of dies. It comes with an embossing folder. It comes with another photopolymer stamp set that coordinates with the scrapbooking kits. It's a Peaceful Days. I think you're gonna love this way too much. So this is just a sneak peek because I use the dove and I use the heartfelt prayers. As you see here, it can be used for many, like most likely it's going to be like a Christmassy one: peace, love, and joy, peace on earth. But then you can use the with deepest sympathy, heartfelt prayers, all the best in your new adventures, sending love, wishing you love, big hugs for a good friend. I love the sentiments, and I am able to get it, and you are able to get it if you are a demonstrator up until I believe is the end of May 30th or May 31st is the last day that you can sign up for Creativity Now. I believe that is $35 to sign up. For demonstrators only. This is a demonstrators only event. I'm super excited, but you get so many goodies. I was too tempted. I got it all because it was beautiful. I still need to get the scrapbooking kit. But now let me show you the dies because that's not all. And I'll do another video. Don't worry. This is one of them, right? You have those nice little things. And then you have doves. Look at the pretty doves, okay? That you can die cut. And you have some sprigs, a big one and a little one. You also have some snowflakes. And you have, I love this. Oh, did I just lose it? It cannot be. Oh, here it is. It comes also with some little envelopes, little tiny envelopes for the doves to hold on to with the beaks. And this is another one of the pretty doves that I cut. So I want to be able to use maybe some of those today, okay? Because I think they totally go with the theme of this, and I wanted to give you an idea on how to make this. So I'm going to make this card today. This is the one that I want to focus on because it's with the keeping tabs, and I know many of my customers purchase the keeping tabs when it came as a bundle. You have it as a bundle, but now only the keeping tabs is available. The punch is in the catalog, and I want you to have about the same it's about the same style of card. So I'm going to show you how this one opens. Okay, I put a little twine, and Jessica apparently just made a knot instead of, oh my goodness, I made a knot. I can't open it, ladies. I can't open it because Jessica decided to make a knot instead of making a bow. What was I thinking? What happened here? I need my other eyes to do this. Okay, so Jess is just comes up. Okay, we're gonna do it together. So I'm not going to mess up my very wonderful sample. You just imagine that I open it for you. Okay, this is just a sign that I should keep on keeping on because we all have to go do other things. But isn't that cool? I love it. I'm so excited. June 21st. Thank you. That's Creativity Now. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, what happened here? Maybe vellum and more vellum on each card. Yes, indeed. Debbie said, or maybe put it on the inside. We could do that. They thought the same thing. I love that. Both cards are lovely. Thank you, Philomena. Just checking that you're there. I love it. There's so much to do. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my template, and I want you to do the same. In this case, since I'm going to be using this one, I will most likely use Misty Moonlight. I think would be the most logical to use. Okay, I'm gonna grab one sheet and we're going to cut a card base from it. So let me do that here. There is so much with that new encircled love one. You are going to love it. Now the encircled with love, that's another one I have in front of me, the Peace on Earth. Okay, so I'm going to cut just a card base that is 5.5 by 8.5. Okay, that's the first step. Now we're going to follow our template, and hopefully I can find my stylus, which is looking at me from the other side. So I'm going to grab it. Whee! Okay, I can grab it. I did it. Okay. I'm so excited to show you this because the Lord gave us ideas, and I've never done this before. Okay, this is totally new idea for me, and I guess for everybody, because I've never seen this done. So the template for keeping tab sponge says that I'm going to score at 4 1/4. Okay, so I'm gonna come here and just like I do with all of my cards, you're gonna go at 4 1/4. And then it's gonna say that I cut off 1 5/8. So right there from the card, you're gonna cut 1 5/8. But I first score the full card base at 4 1/4. You with me? Super, super simple. We can do that. Okay, so this is gone. Now I'm gonna bring my cutter and I'm going to cut 1 5/8. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So here we go. I'm gonna cut this off. And this is what I have available so far. Okay. Now I don't think, let me see. I don't think that's big enough for me to cut a full. So I'm gonna need another piece of Marina Mist. Not Marina Mist. Why am I thinking Marina Mist? Misty Moonlight. They're both with M's. You remember Marina Mist? Love it. We are going to punch 2 of these. Oh, I can't wait to see you making this. I'm sure that many of you have this beautiful tabs and you can use them to make something like this. So I'm excited. Now I'm going to grab some white because the white is going to go on the inside so far. I haven't changed that yet. Okay, so I'm going to come here and cut a little bit of white for the inside. And the white for the inside, I have a little note in the outside. Here is going to be a 4. Actually, it's 5 1/4 by 4. So I'm going to come from the bottom. 5 1/4 by 4 is just the inside of my beautiful card. So this is going to go right here, right? And this is going to be right here. And my bone folder right there. Okay. If you have other tags, like not the tags, but what's the name of it that I just used? Huh, where did I put it? My labels. My keeping tabs. If you have tabs that are on other styles, I'm sure you can do this as well. Okay. Now I want to decide what I'm going to put in the front, and this is where my card comes along. This is where this comes along. I want to be able to cut a little bit of it, not the entire thing, to put in the front of my card. So I'm going to cut this in half, okay? And then I'm going to cut it in half again. Now I'm going to cut this right at 4 1/4, which is the half of this card. And I will use this one a little later. Then if this is 4 1/4, then this is 2 1/8. Now, do I need 2 1/8? Let me think. I have, I think I have my outside panel. It could be 2 1/8. Let's see. Let me make sure I have the right measurements. Remember, I just learned this. The Lord is so good. This is exactly 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I go 2 1/4, it will be way too small. So Jess is going to go a little bit more, okay? So have mercy on me. I'm going to go 2 3/8 is the outside panel. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And I'll make sure that I write these things down for those who do not like 8s. Some of you are looking at me like, Jess, we don't like 8s. I'm not. I know. Just have mercy on me. This is going to be fun. Okay, so this one is going to go right here. Look how precious that is already looking. I love it. Now, before you do that, I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'm going to take a pencil and I'm going to measure about 1/3 up. And you can do this, you know, you can or not do it. You can just eyeball it. You don't have to do it. But I'm going to go like 1/3 up because this little tab is going to go right here. And that is about 3/4 of an inch. So right there, I'm just going to make a little mark. Okay. Can I see that mark? Have mercy. And then here I'm going to make another mark right there. And that is where I'm going to be gluing this in. So it's going to go right there. So before I do that, take your 2. And if you have a hole puncher, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put them both together. Okay, I still have them open like that. We're going to put them both together. Do anybody that is watching me have the keeping tabs punch? Because I would love to know and see you doing it. So if you have this punch and you have not used it much, go ahead and get it out. I'm gonna use a hole puncher here to do a small punch, a circle right there in the center. That's what I did. Yay. Okay, now I'm going to take this and I'm going to put some, I'm actually gonna do it like this. I'm gonna put it on top there, and I think I'm gonna make my camera go a little closer so you can see better. There, that's better. Okay, so I'm gonna hold it right here, and then the other one is gonna be held right here. So I'm gonna find my little lines that I made, and I'm gonna put this one first, okay? So I'm gonna put it together with some glue, and then I'm gonna put a little bit of glue in the back. Wait, I need to do something before this. I need to actually put the inside in it right there. Yep, so I'll put some glue on this one. Doesn't want to come out right when you need it. So put this on the inside. Very, very cute. Right there. And now this, we're going to put it on that little mark that we made. Right there. That is going to be held right there with the glue. Okay. Now we're going to bring this one, and the reason why I put this one first is because I want this one to go opposite like that. Okay, but I want it to go on the inside of this, like this. You see that? Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of glue maybe on the outside first. Actually, I can do both. Put a little bit of glue on both sides like that. And then we're gonna position it where I want it. And I'm gonna close my card. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. You have it, Jen. That is awesome. And Maria has it too. And Marilyn has it too. Awesome. 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 So you have a new way of using these tabs. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Okay. So now we have this other one that is going to go right here. You see? Maybe I should put this straight so you can see what I'm doing. But I've been wanting so bad to show this. This is so pretty. And I love Misty Moonlight. So it works beautifully. Look at that. Look how cool is that? It's such a different card, right? It's such a cute card. I really like it. Now, this card I'm making straight, right? When I made this one, I made it sideways. So you have the opportunity to do it both ways. If you want to do it with some papers. This is the Timeless Plaid 6x6 Designer's paper. So if you did some of my pretty paper shares, the last ones, you have this paper, okay? It must be in there. Some of the greens, and very, very simple. I love that the greens you can use for men. Many times you want to send a man a card and you don't want to use pink and purples and all those colors that you're used to do. But this is really nice. Then let me see. I do have a little birdie, so I could totally use one of those in there. I'm gonna retrieve this from here because I feel like I need to have a little more space. Okay, now the sentiment that I want to use for this one, I really like that it says "to a wonderful man." I can put it in different spots. I really like that. I also can use "I love you," and it would fit very nicely as well at the bottom, which would be really cool. I think it fits great at the bottom. Woo! But this one also would fit very nice at the top, "to a wonderful man." Okay, that is very nice. This goes so well. I really like it. So what should I do? Okay, I think I'm gonna do "to a wonderful man," and then on the inside I can put "I love you." Okay, I think this is very, very good. So we're gonna come here, and I think I'm gonna use black for this one. Okay, it looks like I should. Let me see. I'm gonna try this. I haven't even put that in there, and it's sticking in there so nicely. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it. I really like that little dove. I'm going to motivate you to get it as soon as it's out. This is not something that will come out soon. I believe it comes out for customers in September. and you are only able to order it if you're a demonstrator now in May. So if you're a demonstrator, go ahead and order it now. Otherwise, you won't be able to get it until September. I know Jan already got it. She's gonna be doing the creativity now with me. That is such a fun event, and I love that of Paper Pumpkin, Stampin' Up. That we can participate with so many things in the community that other people are not able to. Sorry, but it's part of the deal, right? It's part of the joy of being part of the community is that we can do some things. Now, I have not dealt with the little parts that we were hoping to use here. I think it would be really nice to give it a shot. Okay, I totally think it would be really nice to give it a shot. Now, maybe what I'll do is that I'll cut this one's right here, the vellum. Okay, I'm gonna make a little mark, because this is going to give a very nice, let me find, yeah, this one should work good. I'm keeping them all together like that. Let's see. And I made a little mark with my pencil. So let's see if I can see it over the camera there. Yeah, right here. I'm going to go to that line so I see that I'm straight. Okay. I have a line right here on this little, cutter. I'm gonna go down. Jessica, use your scissors because you pretty much messed up the whole thing. Okay, powerful one. Come on, we have to get a more powerful cutter because Jessica decided to cut all the vellum together, thinking she thought vellum was not powerful enough. It is pretty powerful. So Jessica, yeah, went way too crazy on this, and I can certainly use this one later. I'm gonna need to fix it a bit, but hey, this is live and I'm doing my cards as I go. So here I go. I made some space. You see, I kind of left a little bit in there. I like that because this is gonna go here, this is gonna go here, and this is gonna go here. So they're gonna go up as well. So let's see how the instructions actually tell me to do this before I stamp. The instructions on card number 3, since I want to make it as simple as possible, tell me, let me make this a little bit bigger so you can see it as well. Okay, tell me that the bottom one, let's see, I have one, I have A and B, and C. Oh, this is C. Okay. So this one goes with dimensionals. I get it. And the other ones? They all go with dimensionals, Jessica. Okay, perfect. Thank you. I just needed to make sure. So they're all going with dimensionals. So we're going to make it happen. Okay. Let's take some of my dimensionals from here. Let's put some dimensionals here. In here, and here, and here. No rhyme or reason, I just put 4 so they stick really nice. That's all. Okay, and this is gonna go about here. I like to give it some dimension there. Oh, this is gonna look so pretty. Okay, I know this one is gonna go here. I want to put I'm gonna put only 1 dimensional on this, and I'm gonna use some of the tiny ones, because I don't want it to go way too bulky on me. Okay, I just changed my mind. I'm gonna put 3, and if it goes bulky, it's okay. It doesn't matter. We can do it all pretty and make it shine, right? Oh, I have another idea. Woo! Okay, here we go. Okay, this is really nice. I'm gonna put it just a little bit lower there. Oh, this one may need another, no. I made it work. I made it work. Okay, this is really cute. Look how nice that looks. I like it. Okay, I may need another tiny under. It's too unstable. So we're gonna get one of these tiny ones to put it under here. Now it doesn't even want to move, and I said it was unstable. All right, come on. I love the dove. Symbolizes the Holy Spirit, right? Love that. It seems like I put some pencil in there or something. What did I do? I don't know. Looks like I scratched that in there. Okay, there you go. Super pretty. Now what to put in here? We could definitely put some, I can make it girly. Why not? Why not? Why not make it girly? Okay, I got new ribbon, ladies, and it is again from that same suite, and I am totally going to encourage you to join Stampin' Up. I rarely do this, but yesterday I sent, no, actually it was this morning, I sent a message to my Blessed Stampers team, and I said, why don't we share more the blessing that it is to be part of Stampin' Up? I don't know. Now, if you are not able, I understand that. There are some people that are just financially not able and it's too much, and or do not want to sell anything and they cannot reach the dues. But if you are able and you are already spending the money on all the crafts that you do, then it makes sense to get a 20% off in all of your sales. I actually get 25% because I'm a silver elite, and you get way more for your buck. Plus events, and you can pre-order things. So these are some of the new that are coming with the Peace on Earth. Not this one. This is Pecan Pie. And this we already have available is the gold one. Woohoo! I love it. I show it to you with one of the cards. Where is it? You saw it. This is, let's see what color I got here. I forgot. Secret Sea. Woo! That's a Secret Sea. And this is Silver Edge Ribbon. Wow. Misty Moonlight. Let's go with this one and see how it works. Okay, because I think this card doesn't need as much, but I will. Oh, look, it keeps coming up. Don't leave. Don't leave. Okay, I think I need to put my sentiment right here. So I'm going to get Misty Moonlight. Wow, this video is going fast. I'm going to need to do another video to do the second card, right? Sorry, but it's like taking forever. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to try in a piece of paper. We can do it. Let me just get a piece of paper real quick. Seems like I was doing a lot of butterflies there. I like to try my stamps on another sheet. Oh, this is just wonderful. It says to a wonderful man. And I'm putting ribbon. Okay, Jess, you may rethink this right now. Just rethink. Okay, we're gonna go different, ladies, because this is way too girly for the ribbon is way too girly. I think it's way too girly. I love everything else. I love the You're the Greatest. That would look amazing as well. I'm gonna use the I Love You. Let's just keep it very simple. I can put way more. I have many stamp sets looking at me, but I'm gonna go very simple with this one, okay? Because I love the To a Wonderful Man, but this particular card, I think it's not gonna be necessarily for a wonderful man, because it has way too much pretty ribbon on it now. Isn't that cool? Okay, so I have that. Ooh, I should totally use my little birdies on the inside, don't you think? Yes, say yes. I want to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna get my little birdies, and let me see. They are like this. So if I put them on the inside like that, it will fit well. I don't want to pass. Let me see. I don't want to pass my card. I don't want this one to pass. So maybe if I do this, let me see. Yeah, move this way a bit. Just putting like a mask in there, you see, because I don't want it to go beyond that. I'm going to come here. Yay! That worked. Look. So pretty. And I come here and it closed and nobody see the birdies on the inside. So I love my I Love You. That is a very nice one. And now the ribbon, and then we're done because this video is taking too long. And you know, you never know what happens on Mondays. I need to show you the other one later. I have everything ready, so I will show you that one as well. Now let me cut this real quick here and put the ribbon so we can finish it. But who is excited to try this? This is so cute. I really like the idea. I'm super happy to share it with you. Now let me see. The best is to put this one through here and make it pass nicely. Actually, maybe if I do it up. Okay, Jess, you have to cut on the side. This is such a pretty ribbon. Okay, I made that, like made it really thin to pass it through. And it's not wanting to pass because everything else I did it with with twine before. You know how it is. When you're doing something live, everything goes a bit cuckoo. It's gonna go through, believe me. It's gonna go through. Okay. There, I did it. Yay! Okay, so I have that. And I'm gonna cut another piece in here. And it needs to go very thin so it fits through. You can use another ribbon. I'm just trying to show you what is available for demonstrators right now at the same time that I'm playing with my paper pumpkin because it's so cute. And for those who, I was inviting you without telling you that Stampin' Up has a particular promotion right now to new demonstrators. When you join, you need to pay, I believe it's $99, okay? $99, but you receive $165 in product, and the shipping is already paid. It's included in your $99. So it's $99 plus tax. Can you believe that? I think I paid like $180 when I became a demonstrator and got my starter kit. And at that point, they even chose what was your starter kit. Now you get to pick what you want and what you don't want, which is absolutely awesome. So yes, I'm inviting people because I think it's a wonderful time to join the company. I love what I do. I've been a Stampin' Up demonstrator for 15 years. And I enjoy Paper Pumpkin. I enjoy the product. I enjoy everything. I enjoy the friendships. I enjoy being able that I'm free to talk about Jesus and I can be myself. And it's a company that allows me just to be myself and present the product however I want. Okay, so I'm gonna go there. This is so pretty. Oh. Look at the card. Isn't that so nice? Yes, indeed, I can use twine. I use twine on the other cards. Let me show you. You see this one, which was, I guess, more for a guy, right? Use the twine. And then the other one that I will show you later, I use the new gold ribbon that I don't know where I put right here, and some of the ephemera. So there is certainly many ways that you can do this, but this, I'm gonna call it done. I think this is a beautiful card. I think I really, really enjoy making it. And I like that I can still put the different things in there, and then my little dove. So if you don't have a dove, find another birdie that you could put flying in there as well, or join Stampin' Up, become a demonstrator with the Blessed Stampers, and then you can actually go ahead and register to Creativity Now. Actually, am I saying this right? I am offering something. I don't think they can purchase it yet. Correct, Jan? I don't think they can purchase it yet. I thought you could purchase it. This is so not fair. I would totally call the company and check on this. If there's a new demonstrator that wants to go to Creativity Now, can they do that? I need to check. I'm not sure, but this is one of the good perks. You're going to love the birdies. So thank you everybody for being here. I'm going to turn my camera around. I'm going to share a word from the scripture. I love the word of God. I love God and Jesus and his sacrifice and everything that he's given us. So I'm going to turn my camera and put my name up there, get my Bible out. And I hope that you enjoy this time and that you are inspired to use what you have, especially that awesome keeping tabs punch. I love it. And also your new kit, just create whatever you want to create with it. If I go to the word in Ephesians chapter 6 verse 10, I was thinking of this yesterday as I was praying at church. I was worshiping. I was just following all the songs, hands up. I was giving my all to Jesus. And I heard this impression. I received this impression that says the arm of the Lord is with you. The strength of the Lord is with you to deliver. And it sort of reminded me of one of the characters from the Bible that knew that God was with him, even though he was weak and on his own strength, which was Gideon. And I started reading a little bit about Gideon. And this reminds me of Ephesians 6:10. And with this, I would like to finish today. It says, finally be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so that you can take your stand against the devil's schemes. So be strong in the Lord. I love that. I was like, you know what? We need to put it on. He has given us strength to keep moving forward, to be mighty on the land, to be fruitful and productive in the things that He called us. But we have to put it on. And all I hear is my friends saying, I'm tired, I'm tired, I'm tired. And how many times you say I'm tired today? You might say that a lot of times, and you may have a good reason to say it. Maybe you did not sleep well, your baby woke you up, or I don't know, somebody was snoring by you. Anything could wake you up, even the lawnmower outside early in the morning. But you have excuses, I'm sure, to say you're tired, and many reasons. Maybe you're going through sickness, maybe you're going through a situation that is really emotionally draining. But you know what? The word tells us, put on the strength. So He provided the strength, but we get to put it on as a dress, as you dress every day, as you put your shirt, as I put my new beautiful t-shirt that Sherry Kennedy gave me this last week during that awesome time of crafting. Thank you, Sherry. That was amazing. Hey, put on the strength of the Lord and keep your eyes up. It says, I lift up my eyes up to the hills. Where does my help, my strength comes from? My help comes from the Lord, the maker of heaven and earth. He made it all. The Mountain Majesties, He made them, and He wants you to look up. So raise your eyes to heaven. Put your trust in Jesus, not on yourself. And then, come on, embrace the strength that He's given you to move forward. The Lord has good in store for you. I hope this week is beautiful. Today in the United States, we celebrate Memorial Day, and we think of those who passed, giving their all for their country and for those who they love. Today is our turn to give our all for Jesus, for our neighbors, and for our families. God bless you. Thank you for being here. I'll see you this week with more ideas. It's a joy always to be here with you. God bless you. Ciao, ciao. God is good.